There's a silent battle happening inside you every single day. A battle between who you are right now and who you could become. A battle between comfort and greatness. Between distractions and purpose. Between your impulses and your inner wisdom. This battle is the battle of self-discipline. And the truth is simple. If you don't master your mind will master you. Every Stoic philosopher understood this long before modern science ever tried to explain it. Marcus Aurelius, a ruler with unimaginable responsibility, wrote in his private journal, "You have power over your mind, not over luck, not over circumstances, not over the behavior of other people, only your mind, and the mind you control becomes the life you create." In today's world, discipline is not optional. Your attention is attacked from the moment you wake up. Your phone tries to control your thoughts. Social media controls your desires. Entertainment controls your emotions. Everything is designed to steal your focus, weaken your mind, and keep you distracted. But you're here because you know there is more inside you. You can feel it. A stronger version of you. A more focused version. A calmer, sharper, more powerful version. This video will help you unlock that version. Not with harsh rules. Not with fake motivation. But with real Stoic wisdom. Wisdom that has survived thousands of years because it simply works. If you want to build discipline, real discipline, unshakable discipline, you don't need a new routine. You need a new philosophy, a new mindset, a new identity. And today we build that identity piece by piece. Take a deep breath. Let your mind settle. This is not just another motivational video. This is the beginning of your inner transformation. Welcome to the path of Stoic self-discipline. Every action you take begins in your mind. Before you skip a workout, before you hit snooze, before you procrastinate, there is a small thought inside you that says, "It's okay." That thought is where self-discipline is either made or destroyed. Stoics believed that if you want to change your habits, you must first change your thinking. Your thoughts create your decisions. Your decisions create your actions. Your actions create your identity. And your identity creates your destiny. But most people attack discipline from the wrong direction. They try to force themselves into new actions without changing the beliefs inside their mind. They try to use motivation to fight impulses. They try to use willpower to fight old habits. That approach always fails. A Stoic starts by asking a simple question. What kind of person do I want to be? Not what goals you want, not what achievements you want, but who you want to become. A disciplined person doesn't act with discipline only because they have a goal. They act with discipline because it is part of their identity. You don't need to force discipline when it becomes who you are. You simply live it. So ask yourself, are you the type of person who avoids discomfort? Or the type who seeks self-control? Are you the type who breaks promises to yourself? Or the type who honors your own word with pride? Your life bends in the direction of your identity. When you believe you are weak, you act weak. When you believe you are distracted, you act distracted. When you believe you are disciplined, you act disciplined. Everything begins in the mind. A Stoic never says, "I can't." A Stoic says, "I will," and then acts like it. When your identity becomes strong, your actions follow naturally. This is the foundation of true discipline. People think the secret to discipline is doing more. More work, more tasks, more habits, more pressure. But the truth is the opposite. Self-discipline is built not by adding, but by removing. Removing distractions, removing temptations, removing the things that weaken your willpower. You don't lose discipline because you're lazy. You lose it because your environment is designed to destroy it. Your phone makes you impulsive. Your habits make you reactive. Your environment makes you unfocused. The Stoics believed that anything which takes away your clarity takes away your power. That is why they practiced simplicity. Simplicity of thoughts, simplicity of actions, simplicity of lifestyle. Not because simplicity is boring, but because simplicity makes you strong. Think of the distractions you fight every day. The instant dopamine, the endless scrolling, the constant noise, the small urges that grow into big habits. Every time you give in to a small impulse, you weaken your discipline muscle. Every time you say yes to distraction, you say no to your future self. The Stoic warrior chooses what deserves their attention and rejects what doesn't. This is how discipline grows, not through force, but through clarity, not through pressure, but through removing the things that keep you weak. When you clear the noise, your mind becomes sharp. When your mind becomes sharp, your actions become powerful. And when your actions become powerful, your life changes effortlessly. Self-discipline is not about controlling everything. It's about controlling what actually matters. You don't need more willpower. You need fewer temptations. You can't build discipline until you understand your emotions. Most people fail not because they lack ability, but because they are controlled by their feelings. They work only when they feel like it. They quit when things get uncomfortable. They escape when life becomes stressful. The Stoics did not reject emotions. They studied them. They understood them. They trained their mind to respond, not react. A disciplined person doesn't have fewer emotions. They simply don't let emotions control the steering wheel of their life. When you avoid discomfort, you avoid growth. When you avoid failure, you avoid mastery. When you avoid fear, you avoid progress. The Stoics believed that every difficult emotion is a teacher. Stress teaches you resilience. Fear teaches you courage. Frustration teaches you patience. Discomfort teaches you strength. Instead of running from emotions, sit with them, observe them, ask them what they are trying to teach you. Self-discipline grows when you stop reacting and start responding. When you stop acting on impulse and start acting on intention. This is how a Stoic builds emotional strength. Not by ignoring emotions, but by becoming stronger than them. The world is full of people who are slaves to their feelings. But you are not here to be a slave. You are here to be a master. Your emotions are visitors. You are the owner of the house. When you learn this, discipline becomes your natural state. At the heart of Stoic discipline is one simple truth. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your habits. You can dream about success. You can imagine your future. You can write plans, make lists, set deadlines. But none of that matters unless you become a person who does what needs to be done. This is where most people fail. They wait for motivation. They wait for the perfect day. They wait for a sign. A Stoic doesn't wait. A Stoic acts. Not because it's easy. Not because they feel inspired. But because the action is required. Self-discipline is not about intensity. It's about consistency. It's about showing up on the days when your mind tries to betray you. It's about doing the small daily actions that compound into unstoppable momentum. Even Marcus Aurelius struggled with waking up some mornings. But he reminded himself, you were not made for comfort. You were made for action. Action is the core of discipline. Do the work even when you're tired. Stay focused even when you're bored. Keep going even when progress is slow. Stay committed even when no one is watching. This is how you separate yourself from the average. This is how you build a life of strength and meaning.
A disciplined person does not run from responsibility. They rise to it. You become disciplined when your actions match your values. You become powerful when your habits match your intentions. You become unstoppable when you learn to act without negotiating with your excuses. This is the Stoic path. Do what needs to be done, every day, without drama, without complaining, without seeking applause. If you've watched everything until now, then there is something inside you that refuses to settle for a weak life. You know you were made for more. You know you are capable of more. You know that the person you want to become is not far away. Stoic discipline is not about perfection. It's about direction. It's about taking control of your mind. It's about removing what weakens you. It's about mastering your emotions. It's about becoming the person who takes action with purpose. You now understand the truth most people never learn. Discipline is freedom. Discipline is clarity. Discipline is power. Discipline is self-respect. Every disciplined choice you make becomes a vote for the person you want to become. The world will try to distract you. Your old habits will try to pull you back. Your fears will try to whisper doubt. But now you know what the Stoics knew. The strongest force in the world is a mind trained to obey its purpose. If you stay on this path, if you honor your word, if you choose discipline over impulse, your life will shift in ways you cannot imagine. You will think clearer. You will move stronger. You will speak with confidence. You will feel aligned with your highest self. This is the beginning of your disciplined life. If this message helped you, make sure you stay with this channel. More Stoic wisdom, more mind mastery, more inner strength content is coming every day. And if you truly want to strengthen your mind, don't forget to subscribe. Your future self will thank you for it.